Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time here, welcome. If it's your second, third or fourth or even more time here, welcome as well. This is the intro. I love this music. I love Romanian music. It's just amazing. It's so cool and graceful. Anyway, we're going to be talking about, this is going to be a very concise video, and we are going to be talking about a money hack which involves moving abroad and getting a remote job. So, if you're looking to save your money, make the most of your money, or maybe buy something that you really want to buy that's quite expensive, consider getting a remote job based in the Western world, in the Western nation, you know, the USA, the United Kingdom, Holland, you know, all these countries in the Western world, and moving to a country that has far cheaper living costs, obviously making sure that your job enables you to be able to move abroad, right? Enables you to have smaller living costs. Yeah, I guess reduced living costs, you know, in various countries. That could be Eastern Europe, that could be in Asia, like Thailand. A lot of people are moving out to Thailand. It's like everybody's moving there. A lot of traders, just a lot of people that just want to have fun, and some remote workers as well. You can move to Africa or anywhere. Like all these places is going to have a significantly lower living costs than living in the UK. Let's just take London, for example. One of my friends pays, including bills and rent, around 1,000 UK pounds, GBP, per month. Now that is quite a lot of rent. You know, that's a lot of money going on rent. If you're earning 2,500, that's like nearly half of your dough on rent, right? We're not taking into account shopping, going out, buying clothes, all that kind of stuff. Because that kind of stuff all adds up. So living costs around London is, you know, we're talking about 1,500, 2,000 pounds a month. Like that's a lot of money. You know, you're going to be spending if you're not on like the biggest salary, or even if you're on the biggest salary, even if you're on 4K, and you're spending half of that money just on living costs. That's still quite a lot of money. I mean, there are loads of benefits from living in the UK, but it's a lot of dough spending on living costs. Now let's just take Romania for example, where I live. Living costs in Brasov, where I live, the most beautiful city in the world, is, let me get right in the middle of the screen, man, is, I mean, my personal living costs are around 700, I mean, it kind of depends month to month, but around 700 pounds per month, you know, it's quite cheap. And that's taking into account rent as well. Now, I'm just going to give you an overall as to how sort of cheap it is in here. So like utilities, I'm spending about 100 quid. Phone and Wi-Fi about 26 quid. Food about 100 a month. This is per month. Food about 100 a month. Gym around 26 quid. It's not the cheapest. Gyms aren't the cheapest here, but it's a flipping cool gym. You know, leisure activities around 60 to 100 pounds. Depends on the month again. And rent, you know, you're looking for a one-person flat, a smallish flat, is going to be around 300 euros. You know, around that kind of round. Well, it really depends on location. About 300 to 450 euros. You can find a cheaper place. I mean, I know somebody that lives in a two people live in a one bed. They're a couple. They're a little bit they're in the city, but a little bit out of town. 150 euros per month. Like, you know, you can live really cheap here. So, I mean, my living costs don't overcome 1,000 pounds a month. And, you know, this isn't even the cheapest, it's one of the most expensive places to live in Romania. So, I'm just giving you an example. Now, if you compare, let's just say 1,000 pounds to 2,000 pounds in the UK, I'm just, you know, making sort of a guesstimate as to how you know, what living costs are in the UK. You're basically saving, for this particular example, 1,000 pounds a month, which is a lot of dough, man. You know what I mean? That can enable you to go on the best holiday you've ever wanted to go on. I mean, maybe not with 1,000 pounds, but if you save up 1,000 pounds every month, in 1 month, that becomes 12,000 pounds. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to work that out, does it? You know what I mean? So did I just say 1 month? In a year, that comes up to 12,000 pounds. So that, you know, that's a lot of dough, and all that money adds up. Now think about how you could use that money. You could use that to invest. You can use that to save if you wanted to put a deposit down on a property. You can use that to start a business. You can use that in various other ways. So really, if you get a job in the Western world and move to a cheaper location where living costs are low, you're going to see significant money advantages. You're going to get more bang for your buck. You know what I mean? Or if you want, you can you can live lavish in that particular country. You know, you could live in the best apartment, so you can still spend the same money, but get organic food, go out and rest to restaurants every day, live in a lovely apartment or whatever, live in a house, go to the best clubs, buy bottles at the tables. If you want to live that life, live in lavish in a cheaper place, you can do that too. So, you know, if you're looking to use your money wisely, save some money and get more bang for your buck, then consider getting a remote job in the Western world, excuse me, and moving to a cheaper country, you know? Obviously there are other things to consider. I'm just talking about financial considerations here, but there are way more things to consider, you know, social life, love life, you know, all these factors, family, stuff like this, tax situations. Are you going to enjoy it? What kind of person are you like? Are you one that's do you easily adapt to change? Are you outgoing? Are you going to find it hard to make friends? Are you going to miss, you know what I mean? All these things add up. I'm really talking, that's just a little bit of insight into other factors, but I'm just really talking about, you know, financial benefits as well. So something for you guys to consider. Let's do a little outro. So just want to say, you know, if you found any value from this video, if you wouldn't mind, just please like and subscribe. Or here, I think it's down here. I think they're both down in the left-hand corner. If you didn't get any value from it or anything like that, you know, then don't like and subscribe. I'm not forcing you guys to do anything. I'm not one of these guys right at the start of the video, like and subscribe, everyone. Nah, only if you got some value, like and subscribe. You know what I mean? But thank you guys for staying to the end. If you did, really appreciate your time and really appreciate you staying here with me. And if you are moving abroad and getting a remote job, let me know. Let's connect. All right, let's do a little outro. Let's do a little, I don't really need to do it, but just, I like this music. I'm getting good at this head thing. I'm looking like, you know what I mean? One of these guys now. All right, I'm getting weird now. See you later. No stress.